welcome to the Fast Five presented by IU Sports Media. I'm Gabe Fenster.
And I'm Carly Sherman.
And we are here to give you
the fastest 5 minutes in Hoosier sports. Football takes on Louisville this Saturday up in North Indianapolis at Lucas Oil Stadium. Our field reporter Louis DePietro is live from outside Memorial Stadium to give a look ahead on this weekend's matchup. Louis?
Although I'm here outside of Memorial Stadium this Saturday, it will be Lucas Oil Stadium that plays host to the Indiana Hoosiers as they take on the 2-0 Louisville Cardinals. This past Friday night, Indiana got their first win on the young season in a 41-7 victory over Indiana State thanks to their newly named starter, Taven Jackson. Jackson put up 236 passing yards in the win with an 86% completion percentage. And in his most recent press conference, head coach for Louisville Cardinals, Jeff Brom, had this to say about the new quarterback.
Jackson, we recruited at Purdue, very talented quarterback, can throw and run.
As the Indiana offense continues to find their identity, it's been the defense that's been the headline of the season thus far, allowing just 473 total yards and 3 touchdowns through their first 2 games. For Louisville, it's been quarterback Jack Plummer and running back Jawar Jordan who have helped the team amass more than 1,100 yards on the young season. With a high-powered offense like Louisville, Indiana looks to put their penalty issues behind them. With 8 and 7 penalties in their first 2 games respectively, Coach Tom Allen had this to say about the team after their win against Indiana State.
It's ridiculous, so that's very fixable. Now, we didn't have blocking the backs and the holdings on returns, which is huge. So it was kind of more just silly, I think, lack of focus mistakes.
This Saturday, the Hoosiers travel to Indianapolis and look to win against the Louisville Cardinals at Lucas Oil Stadium. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Louis. The IU women's soccer team's non-conference season has come to an end, and their performance was nothing short of remarkable, finishing undefeated with 1 win and 2 ties against Power 5 opponents. What truly stood out was the team's significant offensive improvement and their remarkable goal-scoring capabilities. One name that resonated throughout was Paige Weber, whose exceptional performance inspired the team and fans. Over 8 matches, Weber racked up 9 goals on 29 shots. 4 of those goals took place in the 6-0 win over Hanover. The standout freshman Piper Caulfield showed early signs of stardom and proved to be a true game changer. But the star power did not stop there. With the addition of Lauren Costello, the Hoosiers have brought an anchor to their defense, amplifying the excitement on the field. The Hoosiers hope to continue this momentum going into conference play as the Rutgers Scarlet Knights come into town on September 17th.
For our men's soccer team, on the other hand, the non-conference season has been off to a fairly disappointing start. The Hoosiers are entering Big Ten play with 2 wins, a tie to 20th-ranked Notre Dame, and a disappointing loss down in South Florida to an unranked USF team. The Hoosiers, who are ranked 2nd in the national preseason poll, now fall to 23rd upon entering conference play. On the other hand, breakout star Colin Sodoro has been solid in the first few games of his rookie campaign. Making his collegiate debut with a start in South Bend, Odoro tallied the only goal in the season-opening tie against the Irish. He then scored his 2nd career goal in the very next game, the Hoosiers' first victory of the season in a 2-0 win over DePaul. The Hoosiers, who have only put 4 in the back of the net so far this regular season, had 8 goals by this time last year and will definitely be looking to generate more offensive control as they move forward. Coming up this Friday, the Hoosiers kick off Big Ten play at home with a matchup against the Wisconsin Badgers. The Badgers are off to a similar 3-2-1 start, as this will be an important matchup for the Hoosiers not only to gain their confidence back, but seize control of Big Ten play early.
Now let's take a trip to Clarksville, Tennessee, where the IU volleyball team participated in the Stashville Challenge. Let's say it was well worth the trip as the Cream and Crimson rolled through the tournament, not losing a single set. Kaylee Ramelsberg was named tournament MVP after racking up 25 kills over the 3 blowout wins. On the other hand, Cameron Hayworth made a significant impact, adding 89 assists to top off a commanding weekend. The Hoosiers will travel to Coral Gables, Florida for the 305 Challenge, where they will face a tough Miami Hurricane squad. The Hoosiers are winless so far against Power 5 competition. They will also take on 3 mid-majors, Jacksonville, Stetson, and FIU. Indiana, still seeking their first victory against a Power 5 team this season, hopes to turn the tide against the U this weekend at Knight Complex.
Field hockey is starting off the season with a 2-3 record. They lost their only game this weekend on Sunday with a 2-3 overtime defeat to Ohio University. The Hoosiers embark on Big Ten conference play this Friday, the 15th, against the number 3 ranked Northwestern team. The Wildcats are among one of the top field hockey programs in the country, winning their last national championship 2 years ago. This should be a good test for the Hoosiers as they begin conference play. Indiana also takes on the University of Pennsylvania Saturday the 16th for another big matchup following the Wildcats.
And that'll do it for our show today. Thank you so much for tuning in.
And be sure to follow us on all social media platforms at IU Fast 5 to stay updated with all the news you need to know about IU sports. Until next time, I'm Carly Sherman.
And I'm Gabe Fenster. We'll see you later.